But trust me, you gon' hold that, hold that.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Elsa Christine Diasa. Student ID number 220822015. I'm a third semester student of the English Education Study Program. So here I will tell you about the virtual meeting that was held and on January 6, 2024. The meeting took the name of Research Paradigms in Education Real-World Applications and Implication. So there are 5 speakers who come from a different place. The first is Dr. Subhatra Chaladurai, PhD from India. Second, Professor Dr. Krizita from Philippines. Third, Professor Dr. Supaprawat Siripipatanakul from Thailand. The fourth, Dr. Hardianti Harun, SPD MPD, as a lecturer at the Luk Muhammadiyah University. And the last, Dr. Andi Asrifan, SPD MPD from Indonesia. Okay, I will explain a little material brought by the first speaker, Dr. Subhatra Chaladurai, PhD. The topic was New Education Policy. Traditional research in education often use methodologies that limit the exploration of complex dynamic and educational phenomena. It also results in limited involvement of stakeholders such as teacher, student, and parents, and a lack of active engagement from them. Traditional research paradigms cannot fully address practical challenges. The separation of research from classroom practice makes it difficult for research and educators to translate research findings into implementable actions. Response to change in research approach also tends to be slow, which can hinder the implementation of more relevant teaching methods. The enhanced research paradigm recognizes the importance of research that has direct implication for the improvement of teaching and learning, as well as leading to great participation. And paradigm in education research, the relevance of stakeholder engagement, adoption, and real-world application are the main focus. Action research methods and participatory approach are used to enhance implementation and holistic understanding, as well as collaboration in future research and stakeholder empowerment in educational research. Okay, the second topic of material present by Professor Dr. Chris Zita is coping to the needs of the 21st century learning through research. In research to meet the needs of 21st century learning through research, it is found that traditional research used a rigorous research designed to demonstrate the cause-effect of the relationship of giving attention to error reduction and bias. However, action research uses less controlled products, uh, uh, no produce procedures to understand the impact of educational interventions and change made during the research itself. The purpose of traditional research is to acquire knowledge and develop and test educational theories, while action research aims to acquire knowledge that can be applied directly in classroom situation and provide in-service training to participating teachers. Action research is necessary to find appropriate um, solution or action to problems in the classroom. Data is interpreted to determine the action that needs to be taken, and reflection is done to realize to the solution. Graphical representation can illustrate the continuous cycle of identifying, collecting, and interpreting data, acting or implementing the SUGA solution, and evaluating the effectiveness of the solution. If the solution is not effective, the next step is to refine or try another approach based on the data collect. The goal of action research is to find the best solution to an exciting problem through problem identification. We need to identify, uh, identify problems within the classroom or students and plan accordingly. Why to do why today what we have to do most of it can be done another day or in the future, like filing a tax, tax return, choosing a credit card, checking a bank account, paying bills, and doing other tasks. Okay, let's get into the third topic by Professor Dr. Supaprawat Sripipatanakul, um, which is business intelligence for contemporary organizational design. This topic discusses the research paradigm in education and the application of AI in the field of management. In contemporary studies in management, research can be conducted in various fields such as business, education, and science. Healthcare often has to conduct integration research between different sectors. This means that integration research is not only limited to the field of education. For example, in the business faculty, we also have professor or faculty members who are expert in healthcare in the medical faculty or history faculty. When we study contemporary management, we need to use digital technologies in education, teaching and learning. Contemporary organizational design involves business intelligence and digital intelligence in real-world applications and education. So, studies in management are contemporary research that involve various fields such as education, business, and healthcare. When we discuss business intelligence, this means that we can apply artificial intelligence and human intelligence in the field of business. Business intelligence consists of both. One example of the adoption of digital technology in the field of business is the influence of GPT in the digital economy. Other examples are the use of artificial intelligence such as AI in TikTok for marketing, using Google Maps for transportation, and Google Bee apps for various purposes. In 2024, there is a conference on digital intelligence taking place. Digital intelligence can be applied in any modern organization, not just not just in the business sector. One of the applications that can be used for qualitative analysis is NVivo. In vivo is software used to analyze qualitative interviews and perform interpretation in graphical form. The adoption of digital technology and renewable energy can create current universities in various countries such as Malaysia or Indonesia. It is important to avoid the practice of BISM, which is taking someone else's idea and presenting it is our own. One way to avoid is to paraphrase and check the source of information. Bala is a concept and that describes taking someone else's idea as our own but after putting it into our own words. For the fourth material by Dr. Hardianti Harun SPD MPD, the topic is uploading excellence the research practice. This topic will discuss how to uphold excellence in research practice. There are several kinds of sentence or words from FAIR itself. The topic is upholding excellence in research practice. Sometimes we have trouble figuring out what we should do first before doing research. Perhaps we feel confused and determined to decide which method suits our interest. We also need to think about how to break industry and academic needs. To gain an edge in conducting research, there are a few tips. First, visualization and follow. We need to visualize what interests us and is the phenomena in our environment. This is related to ontology, epistemology, and actually logical paradigms. Second, integrate. We need to mention honesty and in conducting research. Consider whether to use sponsorship or funds from other departments. We must also be honest in collecting data without manipulating the data. This is related to axiology. Third, be rigorous and systematic. After determining the research question, we need to determine the appropriate methodology. We need to conduct research systematical and rigorously relate to epistemology and methodology. These are some tips to uphold excellence in research practice. Okay, this last topic by Dr. Andi Asrifan SPD MPD is about ELT curriculum and material development. Uh, in terms of English language teaching curriculum, there are several elements to be discussed. The English language teaching ELT uh, curriculum is a structural plan and organized um, English language teaching, including objectives, content, assessment methods, and language education facilities. Analysis of students' needs is also important in determining the overall curriculum. In addition, the types of curriculum such as syllabus also need to be considered, such as structural and functional teaching methodology in also an important factor in language curriculum. That's all my explanation that I took from 5 speaker at Virus 2024. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.